Namaste, High Vibers. This is Dee Dee's Living on High Vibe, and in today's short video, I will get into the topic of why we manifest negative things, situations, and people into our lives. Now, before we get started, make sure that you subscribe my channel, click the bell notification, like the video, all that good karma stuff. Alright, so why do we attract negativity of all kinds into our lives? So number one is we need to learn a lesson. So the universe, or call it God, permits that we get in trouble or we meet troublesome people so that we learn the lessons that we need to learn. Oftentimes when we get in those learning situations, we do not experience the full range of consequences. Let me illustrate with a real quick situation out of my life. I got into a bad state of mind some time ago, and I started speeding like an average of 20 miles an hour over the limit on highway, and I basically got pulled over after miles and miles by a highway patrol person in unmarked car. And well, the whole case, thank God, I went to court with them. It got dismissed. I didn't get points. I did have to do school for speeding though. But what I learned was a lot. I was like, first of all, I realized when I do certain things, it's self-destructive behavior. I am just not in a good space in mind. So I need to, if I have these tendencies, I need to observe where I'm at. Then I learned about how the law enforcement system works. I was really pink colored glasses type of person, or like, oh yeah, they're just doing their best job. But no, this guy went to court and spoke to my lawyer and said that he was salivating. My lawyer said like she freaked out. The guy was like, I so wanted to bring her to jail, but unfortunately these idiots at the jails, they didn't have they had like some COVID restriction in place. And there are people like this, they get their brownie points. Yeah, they're good people trying to do their best and investigate crimes and stuff, but a lot of the stuff is going on. They get their promotions based on how many petty crimes or whatever distractions they have been addressing, and they get their brownie points, their promotions based on that. So it's a corrupt system. So I am not anymore really in support of that after experiencing aspects of it, and I have a different perspective, right? It's like a more wide perspective of what's happening in that field. So I learned a bunch of lessons, right? And it's good because thank God I didn't have to go to jail and go through all that. And I'm not doing these things anymore because I have different perspective. So number two, the reason why you attract negativity is that you have certain aspect where you just connect a person or a situation with just more negativity. It pisses you off, it makes you angry, and you just think thoughts of anger, of revenge. And then, for example, you have a boss you don't like, and the boss is maybe neutral at you, and like, this is a stupid boss, she hates me, the boss above her hates me, everybody hates me, and then eventually what happens? You get fired, right? So yes, you assumed, and you attracted what you assumed. So that's how law of attraction and law of assumption works. It works together. So you are assuming negative, and then you get that negativity in your life. So number three, why this is happening. Number three, why you are attracting negative people and negative situations is that you have an overlaying aspect of your personality that you need to improve. So everywhere you go, in all fields, you're going to attract the same thing. For example, I had a problem of thinking that people just want to bug me and bother when they ask me, and that included in work, in private life, and everything. For example, I go to work and people ask me questions about the product and service we sell, and I just treat it with an attitude that, you stupid prick, just go and bother somebody else. Okay, but then I realized after I got written up for the attitude, I was like, why is this happening? Actually, my boss has a point. And my boss likes me and she's not looking to fire me, right? So is none of the other bosses. They're like, how to just, let's just put Dee Dee in, you know, better headspace here. And I was like, why am I doing this? And I'm like, yeah, because this is what I can admit. I literally am assuming that everybody's a moron, but I'm actually paid to answer these questions when people inquire. So, you know, and I realize it stems from my upbringing, when my parents and my sibling and all kind of relatives, they would just pester me. They would have no boundaries and they would not understand when I say no. And I was like, just leave me the hell alone. So, and that would not bring me in trouble, not only at work, that would bring me in trouble with everybody in my love life, in my friendships, with random interactions with people. That I'm just like, I don't care about these people and I don't want to even engage with them. So why is that? So you need to go back and you realize where this is coming from and really take a holistic approach to that, because unless you solve it, you will keep attracting negativity all the time in all areas of your life. Well, leave me a comment and let me know your experiences with attracting negativity, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.